Today I'll be analysing the train wreck of a film, the romance drama The Room. The Room is a true story of Tommy Wiseau and events that happened in his life. The film focuses on the romance of Johnny and Lisa and the struggles of their upcoming marriage. The Room has many faults, many which would have to do with how it was produced. The producer, the director, the writer, and the main star was all done by one person, who was Tommy Wiseau, and many of the actors were used in other sets like lighting and other forms of media like sound and imagery. The scene I will be analysing is an awful rushed scene that shows how bad this film can be. The scene I am analysing is when Johnny goes out to buy Lisa flowers at the flower shop. The scene opens up with Johnny parking his car by the flowers and gift shop. The camera is positioned viewing the store. Once Johnny is out of his car, the view of the camera changes from looking within the shop. So far, the setting is fine and the camera views are fine too, with the camera looking at whichever character is talking at the appropriate time. The biggest problem with this scene is the dialogue and how quick the character of Johnny interacts with the other character, the shopkeeper.
Can I help you?
Yeah, can I have a dozen red roses, please?
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me.
The minute Johnny walks into the store, you can clearly see his dialogue was put in post-filming this scene. His lips are completely off what he's saying, and the dialogue still goes on when his mouth has stopped moving. Johnny wasn't the only one who forgot his lines. The owner of the shop who talks to Johnny also doesn't know her dialogue. You can see this with unsynced lips that she has when she's talking. The dialogue in this scene is also just as bizarre, with parts that seem to be rushed or unsynced with what the other character replies with. And the dialogue just seems to be very badly written, either by the script or the editor. Another bizarre thing in this dialogue slash scene is the ending of when both Johnny and the shopkeeper are done talking. Johnny goes over then to pets a dog which is sitting on the counter beside the owner, or I assume the owner which is the shopkeeper, and replies and gently pats it, saying "good doggy," and leaves the building. While doing this, the shopkeeper replies, "bye Johnny." Other than that, the scene is pretty short, but was long enough to be analysed. Another thing I want to point out is how the characters enter and leave the scenes. In every single scene throughout the movie, a character always enters the scene and always leaves the scene through a door. So that shows that the actual director, Johnny or Tommy Wiseau, didn't know how to introduce a character or make a character leave. To conclude this, the scene shows some of the reasons why this film is bad, but it still tries on making this film somewhat watchable. If watching this film, I would advise watching it as a comedy rather than a drama romance, as it is much more easier to find the humour in this than the dramatic scenes that are left in this film.